Good afternoon, gentlemen. How's it going? I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day. If you're not, maybe I surprised you. Last week I said I would be uploading on Sundays. I changed that up. It's going to be a Minecraft Monday kind of thing. I don't know. Is that cringy? I think it is. Who cares? That's what we're doing. That's when my schedule lines up and fits. So every single Monday, expect an episode. What time? Who knows? I'm trying my best here. I got exams to worry about, but I want to play some Minecraft. I want to upload some Minecraft, and that's what I'm doing. As you can see, we're getting right to work in the background. You can see me getting rid of all of the snow. In the last episode, some people said keep the snow, change it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more like vanilla Minecraft snow, and just add like 1 or 2 layers. I decided to just get rid of it. If I have time this month before Christmas, maybe I'll go ahead and make some kind of a Christmas village, but we'll see if I have time. If I don't hate me. Maybe we'll get that next year. Or, there's other holidays that we can work around, so we'll see. But yeah, getting into today's episode, let's see what I have in store for you guys. I forgot to mention this is episode 13. I know that's pretty irrelevant, but I guess I might as well just add it. You probably saw it in the title. Anyways, though, the snow is completely gone. I fixed up all the roofs. I added a lot more leaves than there were previously, and I think this area is just looking great. I mean, there's a bunch of red flowers and rose bushes that I've dotted, and I think the red just pops with the dark woods. It looks really great. I'm really happy with this area. Again, I can't lie. I kind of missed the snow. It looked great, but maybe we'll get to that Christmas village. There was just something about the snow. It was very festive, but honestly, for some reason, it still kind of looks festive. I don't know. There's just something about the red and the dark brown woods that just look very homey and cozy and stuff like that. I'm still really happy with this area. I'm happy with the renovations, the new additions that we've added, and the houses we fixed up. I think this whole area looks really great, and we're going to be working in this area for the rest of the episode, basically. Maybe we'll go to the Nether later on, but the majority of the episode is going to take place in this kind of rich, luxurious kingdom. We're going to be working on some new houses. We're going to be working on a fountain design. A bunch of really cool stuff is going to happen in this episode. Hopefully everything looks good. Hopefully I achieve what I'm trying to achieve. And let me just get into that. So we're done right here. Let's get some progress done. Okay, so just flying down here, as you guys know, this is the house we worked on in the last episode, and we did a bunch of stuff back here. As you know, there was snow over here, and I kind of got rid of that because we got rid of all the snow. So now I kind of have to fix this up. I'm planning on expanding things a little bit, just remodeling a slight bit, and I actually have something else that I want to get done in this area. It's something to do with the wall, so I'm just going to destroy all of this, make some room, and then get to work. As the meme goes, I did a bit of work off camera. As you can see, there's like a bunch of clay in the back corner. There's a big workbench with some cool different kind of anvils and hoppers. There's supposed to be some kind of contraptions that help with clay production, with brick production. I don't really know what I was doing. I added a bunch of buttons everywhere on top of these clay stacks and stuff like that to stop mob spawns. There's some leaves in the corner. The house is kind of integrated because there's a bunch of stuff stacked on it. But as you can see, this wall right here, extremely boring. I need to do something with it. That's what I'm going to be focusing on now. I'm not sure, maybe I'll make some kind of catwalk or something like that, but I have to make it look like it does on the other side, so I'm gonna have to go look at that quickly, and I'll update you when I got some work done. When I get some work done. Grammar. Slowly walking through this corridor, as you can see, I didn't do any progress updates. I basically got the foundations in. I basically got the whole project done, but I think I'm going to be adding this to the rest of the walls because it just looks so good. As you can see, the roof is overhung, so it protects from rain. There's a bunch of iron bars acting as a guard. The spruce wood just adds a nice bit of color. So much detail radiates from this build. You got your leaves, you got the purple from the glass. They're not just regular stone walls anymore. I added some cobble and andesite. You can even walk in here into the castle walls. Maybe I'll put a floor down. You could walk through those. Everything just looks so perfect. As I said, I'm going to be adding this to the rest of these walls over here, wherever it fits, wherever it works, and I'm just incredibly happy with it. The objective was to take a gray, ugly looking wall and to make it look interesting, and I believe that I did that. I'm really happy with it, but moving on to whatever else I have planned. I have no idea, but we'll see what I do next. You know what, I'm kind of in the mood to just zone out and to do something that's repetitive, so I'm just going to clone that design for the catwalk and just paste it all over here. Not on this side of the wall where it kind of peaks up, where it's like on a higher level. I think it's going to dip down, stop right there, and then go down into like a ladder or something like that, just so we don't continue on, because where it's elevated over here, there's just no point of putting a catwalk. It's already at that level. Maybe I'll even finish this house up. I don't know, I have to do some work over here. I don't even know what I'm going to do. It's just such a big open area. Maybe I'll add like a platform or something, but I'm going to do some grindy work. I'm not going to time lapse it, and then I'll be back with you. Quick progress update. As you can see, I've done a bit of work. I got the bulk of it in. We're just missing like the leaves now, so I'm going to add those in soon, but you can see there's kind of like a gap right there. That's where the door is going to go, and then there'll be a staircase down, and the glass is in, the detail is in. This whole area right here, I'm still very unsure of. I still have all this dirt down here that I need to replace with stone brick, so we'll see. We'll get to that. And yeah, just a quick update, moving on. Alright, so I haven't got the leaves in yet, don't worry, I'll do that soon, but what happened is I had some kind of spark of imagination, some inspiration, and I basically built a big gray box. Wow, I'm very creative. As you could see, it's just a big gray box. It's kind of like walled off, and then there's a staircase up. It's basically just a platform to add some elevation, to add some interest. I'll be building like 2 houses up here, so they'll be a little bit taller. They'll cover a bit more of the wall. I think it'll look pretty good. I'm not sure if they're going to interfere with this catwalk, but we'll get to that when we get there. It's not that big of a deal. I could just have people duck into the walls, and then they could just go out the other side. I know that's kind of confusing to wrap your head around, but basically you'll be walking on the catwalk, and then there'll be a house in the way. So instead of continuing to walk onto that house, there will be a door. It'll lead you inside the walls of the castle walls, whatever, and then you'll come out on the other side where the catwalk will continue. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. If not, I'll show you very, very soon. Anyways, though, I'm going to get to work. I'm going to do some more progress, maybe get those leaves in, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, I haven't got the leaves done, I haven't got that platform done, but I had another bit of imagination, some inspiration. I'm just all over the place today. I want to work on these staircases right here. They're kind of like these dual staircases that curve up. It looks really great, but I need to add a lot of detail to it. And then I want to add a fountain in the middle. I have an idea. It's not going to be my own design. I saw this on YouTube. I'll link the YouTuber down below that created this, but I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to do a time lapse, and then I'll talk about it when I'm done. Getting into that, though, I think this is going to look really great. Alright, so it's nighttime. That's on purpose. As you can see, there's lanterns everywhere. The statue, though, that's the main component of this build. From the front, okay, maybe it doesn't look the greatest, right? It kind of looks bland and you're like, what the hell is that? But if you go from the side, you can see what it is. It's kind of like this horse galloping. This is one of the greatest things I think I've ever built, and I had absolutely nothing to do with it. You know, this is from a YouTuber. I'm going to put the link in the description. I'm kind of blanking on the name of her right now, but she built this. The only thing I did was I changed up the block that she used. So I kind of forget what the YouTube video used, but I used diorite. You know, I have a texture pack, so the diorite isn't as white as vanilla, but it looks really great. It's kind of like this more expensive rock. That was my thought process behind it. I think it just looks so great. The water is flowing from a grate behind, and it's illuminated. You know, there's water. I had to add leaves somehow to add life, to add light to the project. Life? I don't know what I'm talking about. I still need to add some of that seagrass. I don't even know if you could put it on stone, but maybe I'll sprinkle some dirt in or something like that so I can add that. Overall, this just looks so great. It's such a like centerpiece. It's going to look great when I finish this area. It's going to be a great looking area. Everything is great, everything is looking great, and that's the way I like things. So no one's really seen this area before, but this is just under where we were, just under the fountain. As you can see, this needs to be lit up. There is some crazy stuff going down here. Mobs everywhere. Dirt, for some reason, is just spread out everywhere. I don't know if this is Enderman. I don't know if I did this. I don't know what's going on down here. It's very dangerous. I need to light this up because all I can hear is mobs groaning when I'm above them, and it's just very annoying. So I guess I'm cornered here, and I'm ghost block and creepers, and everything's going crazy, and I just don't know what's happening. I need to get out of here. All right, I added the leaves up there. Not really anything special. You've seen that before. But what I want to do now is this whole area right here. It's going to be like this open marketplace. You're going to be able to go from store to store, pick up what you want. There's going to be a bunch of things on shelves, and you're going to be able to see things through glass and stuff like that. That's at least the idea for right now. We'll see if I can execute that. But right now, I want to build a map. I've never really built a map in Minecraft, and I figured this is a great place to put it. After all, like I said, this is going to be a big open area, so I have room for like a big map. It's probably going to be like a 3x4, something like that. I don't really know. I'm going to build this map. I'm going to go map out the area. Then I'm going to put this map board, map wall up. I don't know. You know when you go to a mall and you can see the map of the whole mall and you can see everywhere? Kind of like that. It's not going to be labeled. You guys have seen maps in Minecraft. Why am I still talking? Who knows? Let me get to work. Not exactly the height of ingenuity, but it'll get the job done, and I guarantee it'll look better when I actually have the maps in the item frames. As you could see, it looks better. I think it definitely looks better with the maps in. Obviously, again, not the nicest board ever. It's very clunky and stuff like that. But it gets the job done. It's a big map. What are you going to do? It looks epic. I have to fix this corner down here up. But yeah, I'll get to that soon. Anyways, though, I love looking at this. Maybe one day we'll have this whole entire square built up, and instead of it being forest, it's all going to be villages, or maybe I'll make custom forests or croplands or whatever. Right here, this is just a village, a regular NPC village. Maybe I'll renovate that in the future. I don't know. So much work to get done, so much area. I love the way this is looking, though. It shows off my whole world. Not my whole world, but this whole area. Unfortunately, that top area where we have the grapevine and stuff like that, it's not showing. Maybe I'll increase this by 1 block. Maybe I won't. I don't know. The one thing that I kind of want is this railroad. I want it to go all the way down here. Right now it kind of cuts off right here, but I'm gonna have to work on that in this episode actually, because I think it'll look really great if the map has that one constant line going right down the, I guess it's like the third quarter, and it just kind of splits things up, the railroad. I don't know, I'm gonna do that. I think that'll look really epic. So yeah, I'm rambling, I'm gonna get to it. Flying over the train track, it's never made sense to me why I have a train in almost a medieval world, but it looks cool, okay? Leave me alone. I think it gets the job done. What job? Who knows? It doesn't do anything. This is Minecraft. I can build whatever I want. Anyways, this is the end. This is the end of the track. I had this layered black glass thing because this was before concrete, so I actually have nether bricks behind here, but I have to dig this whole tunnel out. I don't even know how far out it goes, so we'll have to see. I don't think it's too far, but yeah, as for this tunnel here, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of the design I went with, so maybe we'll be fixing that later on. I'm not sure. Right now, I just want to get the train track in place, so when I'm done that, then we'll call it a day. Other than that, I'm going to start digging. Alright, so I just broke through the wall, I dug through the other side, and I kind of wanted to show you guys a glimpse of what this backside looks like. As you can see, there are parts of the castle itself that are incomplete. There's basically no detail, but as I said, one day we're going to have that whole map finished, detailed. There's going to be parts of the world back here, maybe a village or something like that, but for right now, we need to get the train track all the way back over there, and there's not really much to dig, so I guess I'm just going to get into it. Time-lapse time. Quick update, my voice may sound a little bit different. This is the next day, so I just got up. Maybe I sound a little bit weird, maybe not. Anyways, I dug this out. It's all done. Now I have to put the train track down. We got to finish the tunnel. I don't know if we'll be doing the tunnel this episode, but I'm definitely going to put the train track down right now. Here we go. And it's all done. As you can see, we have the train track down, we have the flooring down, it's all lit up thanks to light gray carpets. They really do save my life sometimes. Obviously, they look a little bit weird, but they look better than anything else I could think of. So we still have the tunnel to do, we still have to support all of this right here. It all looks weird, but we're done for now. Moving on to the next project. I just want to update the maps really quick, see how that one straight line of train tracks looks like on the big map. And actually, I might have to extend this out by a few blocks to get that full look, so let me do that really quick. Here we are back at the map board. I finished off the train track, updating the tracks. As you can see, it extends all the way down. I guess that spot right there is kind of off-putting and weird because that's like over it, so I don't know, we'll probably decorate that area in some way and make it look better. I don't know. It's just a strange little spot. Anyways, though, the train track goes all the way up. It's looking fantastic. Maybe we'll even add like a horizontal train track. I don't know. Maybe we'll add like a train station somewhere in the middle, in the base. I don't know. It just, maybe it'll look good if we go horizontally. Who knows? This is what I have for now. I hope it looks good. I think it looks good. Again, train tracks. Train doesn't really make sense if it's like medieval, but it's not really medieval. When is this taking place? Who knows? It's Minecraft. Moving on. Random little time lapse I threw in there, but I got this house done. It looks good. Kind of looks very generic, but I think I have an idea to spice things up. As you can see, there's a balcony there. I think I'm gonna improve on that idea. I'm not really in love with how that looks. I'm gonna do that quickly, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. And that's it. It's finally done. As you can see, we added some flowers up there. We added a balcony. I moved it up so it's not on the stone level any longer. Now it's on the wooden level, whatever that means. I think this looks much better. I even have these like fences coming down as posts. I added this little roof up here. It's like an overhang for the balcony, so protects people from rain and stuff like that. It's a roof. You know what roofs are for. There's a roof there. I think this looks much better than it previously did. Just some small things that I changed up to improve the overall look of this house. It still looks kind of weird. I mean, why is there this big house on a wall? I don't know what I was thinking with that, but I think it works. I think it looks cool. It's very different. I've never seen this incorporated in a castle area wall before. So yeah, it's original, I guess. Is it the best originality? Who knows? I hope you guys like it. This area is coming along. As you can see, I also redid the house designs, right? So before they were big cobblestone walls and I didn't really love where they were. So I repositioned everything. I think this looks much better. We still have a lot of area in the middle. I'm still not in love with this design, but I think it's much better and I'll keep working on it. However, that's basically it for this portion of the world. We're not going to be doing anything else. We're going to be moving on because I've basically been here for the whole episode. So let's change things up a little. Why not? Alright, moving on. Like I said, I want to do something a little bit different so that we weren't in that area for the entire episode, and what I want to do is build a mob farm. Now, I have a mob farm in another part of my world, and right now I'm just thinking about where I should put this mob farm, but like I said, I have one in another part of the world, but it's just very far away. It's all the way in my jungle base, and I just don't know. I want something more convenient. I want to put something in my main base. I know it's not the most efficient place to put it. It'd be better if I put it in like an ocean or something like that, but I'm just going to light up all the caves. I just want something very near my base, right next to my storage room. I figure that's the best place to put it. I'm always in my storage room, so it'll always be running. I'll be able to turn it off and on if it lags. Whatever, I just want something convenient. I'm going to dig out a hole right here and then probably go look for a design. I'm probably going to go with a very basic design. I don't want anything too complicated, but I am going to have like a glass panel here so you'll be able to see in it, and I'll make it look fancy. Alright, as you can see on your right hand side, I'm some kind of a tour guide or something, I dug out a bit of a hole, and it's a small hole. It took me a while to dig out, so it is the next day. If you could hear that in my voice, I just got up. It goes all the way down to level 10. You can see my strip mine right here, and yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to fit the entire mob farm in here, and I have to make it clear, again, this is not trying to be some next efficient, all-powerful mob farm. It's just trying to be convenient. I already have a really efficient, good one, and yeah, I just want something near my base. I believe I said that in the previous clip. I just have to make that clear. I know it's not going to be really great. I know the rates aren't going to be really great, but I am going to light up all the caves, try my best to make them as best as possible, while also remaining in my actual base. And I made it underground because I didn't want it to look ugly above ground. It is pretty tall, but I think I'm going to make it look pretty cool. I'm going to make everything look fancy, add a big glass panel. It's going to look great, but we're going to do that in the next episode. And that concludes episode number 13. I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode. I know it was a bit of a weird one. We basically chilled in the same area for the entire episode. I did a bunch of miscellaneous tasks. I built a pretty cool statue. Link for that YouTuber will be in the description. I built a map board. I've never done that before. It looks great. I just cleaned some stuff up. I didn't have too much time for this episode, for this week's episode, because I have school. But when winter break hits, life is going to be good. Next semester is going to be much easier, so I'll be able to pump out some more content, whatever. Either way, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions for things you want me to build in this world. I'll add it to the board. And that's basically all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you guys. Have a great day.